Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Minecraft. It's Stickz here, and last episode guys, we built this crazy fantasy building here going across the dam here. Yes, not dam, look at this thing. Just the dam that is actually over here. This dam is kind of gonna hold up the big water, the big lake that is gonna go here eventually. So yeah, we built this, it's got a crazy roof, everything's a bit crazy. Now we are here to add in the details here first up today, and then we'll move on to building something else. But the details, guys, we're gonna have to add some granite in here, I think, maybe some polished granite and some normal granite just to break this up a bit. I'm not sure what to put on this side because I made it out of this, but there's not really any other blocks that are this color, so yeah, I might struggle getting some detail in there, but I'll see what I can do. Anyways, guys, this is going to be like full of markets here, and yeah, it's going to be full of markets that are selling to people crossing the dam here. So they're going to be going over to this area or coming back over here to the cathedral area. So this whole place is going to be full of people trying to sell their goods and everything. So we need to put in a bunch of little stalls and little carts and things like that. I've got a bunch of stuff on me here to make it look pretty cool. I think we've got the lanterns, we got some grindstones, we got item frames, signs and all that. And I have just learned a pretty cool sign with the trick. A pretty cool trick with the signs. That's the sentence I wanted to say. And I'll have to show you that later because I don't actually know how to do it. I know that how the trick works. Oh, that's how. Okay, I just copied this off the internet. I was not expecting that to work. So I'm just going to copy paste this in. And then you can go like this and then place in another one. Actually, you'd probably go on this side and put in a couple more spaces. Yes, and then go down to the bottom line and we'll do that again. Space this out to here, put in one. And then you could type whatever you wanted in the middle here. So let's go back to the middle and just say cathedral bridge. That's not the name of this, but let's just go with that for now. I don't like that. Let's put that on a separate line. But these squares look like nails. That looks like the sign has been nailed in. That is so cool. I love that so much. I think it looks better on the oak signs actually. But yeah, let's just quickly see what that looks like, my friends. I mean, you could just put them on the top as well. Just for instance, like they only put 2 nails in the top. Yeah, that is so cool. That is such a cool trick. Now, I don't know how to actually type that square. I've Googled the square, how to do it, and then I've copy pasted it onto my sign. So that's how we're doing that. Anyway, one more thing before we get into today's episode, my friends, is I missed an upload week last week. We had no uploads. On the days that I normally record and things, I got a little ill, and it wasn't pretty, so I'm going to spare you the details. But yeah, I obviously couldn't make any videos. I was crying to myself in bed all day, every day. Anyways, my friends, let's crack on with adding some details here. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da, bum, da-da-da-da. Well, that was fun anyway, guys, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, pretty cool time lapse, I have to say myself. I enjoyed this a lot, my friends. There are so many details been added in here. Things I've never done before, few things I have, and yeah, I've learnt a lot while doing the details here, my friends. So, like I said, the sign thing here. Also, guys, if you have an item that sort of pops out from the item frame, you can place it in and have the item underneath the sign as well as having the sign itself. So, we got that little hay bale sign here, and I think that is really cool. I tried to do a similar thing with ladders down here somewhere, but ladders make the item frames pop off, so yeah, that's not ideal. So we have little carts and storage and stuff everywhere around here, my friends. It's just looking crazy. In here we have the food hall, so like a food market. There you go. Obviously you wouldn't say hall, would you, back in the day? I suppose we would say hall, but not for this. Anyway, this is just a food market. We have a little apple cart here. I really like this little car, it's cool. We just have little barrels everywhere, little wheelbarrows around, carts everywhere, people selling meat over here. We have the Capia Bros Fish Co, which doesn't line up in the middle of the sign, but it's pretty much impossible to line it up unless you put the same amount of letters. And all the letters don't take up the same space either, so yeah, you have to sort of figure that out and make your words different. But I didn't really, I could have made that better, but you can see, it's pretty cool, because I wanted a double sign there for some reason. I don't really know why. Anyway, we have this little fish stall here, my friends. We have this guy selling melons and pumpkins over here. He's got a little stall here. What else do we have? Another little cart over here, looking cool. This one's got item frames. Aha! I had to place another item frame on here just as well. We went and got some because I ran out. There we go. That sorts that. We have just little things around here. Another type of wheelbarrow. Oh, I added in these tree things here as well. That adds quite a lot here as well. Over here, we have the equestrian supplies. So we have little racks up here drying the leather up there. And then we have the saddles over here. We have an anvil, a grind wheel, a little sink here. Whatever this is, just put a cauldron on the floor because I can. And yeah, everything's looking pretty cool, my friends. And yeah, the first thing over here that I really like this little, what did I call it in the end? I put a little sign here, didn't I? Gardening goods, yeah. This is kind of weird, this little sign, but I kind of like it as well. Gardening goods in here with just a bunch of hanging pots and things up there and stuff all over the shop. And it's just, it looks really cool. Quite literally, stuff all over the shop. And just before it gets dark here, my friends, we have another very big cart here out the front, which I feel like I could make this one block shorter. I could move that back to there. I think that would probably help. I'm not too sure. It does look rather big, but yeah, this guy's obviously selling his hay bales over here. Okay, guys, let's get on with the rest of the episode and let's build something a little bigger than this. Alrighty, so it is time to build a building in this area. We are just over here from the marketplace over there, and I want to place a building in here, and I have a color palette in mind. Now, this one over here is all sorts of different colors. Oh yeah, I didn't come up with anything for this. If you guys know any colors that go with this, I think it's light gray terracotta, yeah. You have to guess with the colors because they don't look anything like the colors they say they are. Anyway, yeah, that is light gray terracotta, I think. And yeah, I can't really think of anything that goes with it. If you guys know anything, please let me know. But anyway, let's see here. This is the building I want to make. So this cliff face is going to go back to there, and the bottom of it is going to go back to the bottom of this wall here. So we'll have to gradient that in, maybe in this episode, maybe not. I'm not sure what we'll have to do with time constraints and things on getting this video finished. But this is the shape of the building itself. It's going to come out from the edge here, go along here like this all the way over to there. So it's going to be another challenge for me working on an angle, but I really want to make this city look as natural as possible. So we will do some nice builds on the axes, like the X and Y axes of Minecraft. But I think for this area, it's really going to have to be quite rounded. So let's put in like a ground floor idea and see what we're going from there. I think I'm going to start with stone and andesite down the bottom here. And yeah, we'll move up from there. I think the second floor will be like these, and we'll have a different color. I'm thinking like a white, so like white concrete, andesite, and maybe some of the calcite. I think that's what that new white block's called that we can find up on the hills or in the undergrounds. I think that's what it's called. But we'll go grab some of that and check it out as well. We'll try all of those blocks in there. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get the bottom in and see what it's looking like. Well, that's a pretty big building, my friends. It's actually going to be pretty large. I mean, it's going to look small next to the cathedral, but, you know. Anyway, I have the bottom floor in here. As you can see, we have bricks, crackstone bricks, stone, and andesite. That is the plan there. We have stripped oak, and we're going with spruce wood around the side here. We have the little door here. It looks much cool when the door's actually closed. There we go. Okay, cool. So we have this little thing here. These are going to hold the next floor of blocks. So if we come through the door, we can go on up here, up our little scaffold system. That's broad of me to call it a broad. That's not the word. That is I don't know what the word is. Strong of me to call that a system, because that's yeah, that's not a system. Okay, right, so there's going to be windows up here, so I'm going to put some windows there. You know, if I'd done this on the similar angle, this would have made my life a lot easier, but I'm going to have to put a window here somewhere, because I've kind of... Should I rebuild this? I'm thinking of rebuilding this so that it's the same on both angles, because here we have, like, 1, then 1, and then there's 3, and then it dips back again. Oh, man, I don't know. I am struggling. Where could I put the window? If I put the window there... Yeah, I'm going to have to change this real quick, my friends, because otherwise, as I go up the building, this is going to get crazy. I want another 3 wide here, basically, so I can put another window in. That would be ideal. So this has to come back 1. Okay, I'm just going to change all of this, basically. Basically, everything I've just built, I'm going to change it, because it's nonsense. Alrighty, I think I may have fixed this. I think I may have fixed it. We'll have to fix up the rest of the house, but if we come out here, yes, that is looking pretty cool. Okay, I don't know what to do with that. Maybe I'll just put some glass in there. That could look okay. Let me just get some scaffold really quick. Problem solving with houses that are not straight. It is a lot more work than you'd think. If we just place that like that, I think that may be the best way to go about that. Okay, it looks terrible, but not as terrible as it did a second ago. Okay, this is the general idea. I really think the calcite goes fantastically wherever the heck I've put it. There it is. I don't have many, so I'm just placing a few in, but it looks very good in there. I think I'll actually take some of the diorite out. It's too harsh. It really is. I think they should take out some of the gray and make it more white, this block. It'd be more useful. I think I do like its polished version a lot better, so... What does that... Oh, we might have to put that in instead. Okay, that's looking... There's way less black in that, isn't there? It does have the black border on it, but I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go, my friends. I'll place that in instead of this, because that is a bit too much. Otherwise, we're just going to have to do calcite to be the other block for the white concrete here. I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, cool. That is the idea. I'm going to fix up this bit now as well, and this should be looking cool. So I'll get this second floor in, my friends. And then, yeah, I think this bit's going to go up a little bit higher, like have a roof on it. Well, the whole thing's going to have a roof on it, but like a triangle roof on it here. And then the rest of the house might go back on this angle or to the middle or something. I'm going to have to figure something out because obviously it's on an angle. It's going to be weird. But I think after figuring this roof out and copying it from there to there, which, by the way, was an absolute chore. That was really hard to get the same. I might have even messed it up, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. Yeah, this should be interesting, trying to get all this roof together. It's a challenge, my friends, but it's one I'm up for, and I'm going to do it. Oh, I missed that, but I can do that in a second. But yeah, okay, cool. This is looking good, my friends. How did I not notice this window wasn't center when I was just showing you that in the last clip? What a muppet. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Ah, that looks much better. Okay, that was a lot of work to get that to work. This is a crazy shape I've had to make. Look at this. Wait, what is this? This is not a good shape. It's craziness, but it all works together, and it looks cool from most sides. We're just gonna have to hope that all comes together nicely. That's as good as I can get this very strange shape that I've decided to build with, my friends, and let's go filling in this part of the roof now. So, since this is a fantasy build, I can do this with all sorts of different colors. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe, I don't really have a lot of the crazy colored woods, but I was thinking maybe that, or the copper, but again, I have the copper, but I haven't oxidized anything, so yeah, that is the problem with that idea. Let me figure this out. I'm gonna go back to the base, grab some colors, maybe some wool, and maybe some terracotta as well, and try and fill this in with some fantasy colored thing. The problem is, if I choose this color, I'm going to have to use it a lot throughout this world in certain parts and districts and things. So, yeah, I need to make sure that it looks good. Ah, that's the one, my friends. We have got it in, and I've gone for gray concrete and gray concrete powder. I played it safe, my friends, because yeah, I haven't really picked out like color palettes for all the more intense buildings that are going to have more crazier colors. I haven't figured that out yet, so I didn't want to go jumping into something that I hadn't really thought out very well, and then sort of like ruin my whole city because, well, that wouldn't happen anyway. Obviously, I'd just change this one building, but, you know, I overthought it, and now we have a great building. And the roof is okay. Obviously, I think we could do with a few more adjustments, but as I build this place, I think it might come together. So, yeah, that is that roof. Okay, let's figure out the bottom here then and get that second floor in as well. Then we can start adding details and getting the rest of the roof on. So yeah, this is an interesting building. I think we'll have to do a lot of work to make this one look really cool. But yeah, okay, that's a start. It's odd, but I'm getting there, my friends. I think we can figure this out. I think it's gonna look cool. Right, well, that is in, but we have another problem. Basically, I think this roof needs to move up a story, doesn't it? Because how am I gonna do this roof? I mean, I'm gonna try. Let me get my rockets so I can find them. Good brain, stupid eyes, all of them together, just not working at all. Yeah, how are we supposed to do a roof now? Like, if I bring up a roof, it's gonna hit it or whatever. I didn't really think this far ahead. I've been problem solving this whole episode though, so it's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll either move this roof up and build it again, which is gonna hurt my brain. I don't really want to do that for a multitude of reasons. But yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to have to do, which is very frustrating, and I'm falling off everywhere I go. But let's have a quick look at this, my friends. Once we add in some details around here, this won't look so bland, I'm thinking. Let's see if we got some trapdoors on us in the inventory here. Let's have a quick look. Yes, these trapdoors here. I want to go up and have a look here. Stick down some of these for ourselves. Put some shutters on here with these. See what this is looking like. Does this really look good? And once there's like a roof coming out over here, it will look pretty cool as well, I think. Let's check that out. Okay, that's not ideal. I think those two wide windows are really just not working with this build at all. I think I might have to change the dimensions slightly. Okay, I have fixed it, my friends. That is looking much better. Why does everything hurt? It's because I don't have feather falling. That is the main problem. But everything is looking good here. My voice is croaky, but you know, hey, what can you do about it, my friends? What can you do about it? That is looking much better. I've extended the roof. And I realized if I just made it one block further that way, I could have made it perfectly round like I've just done now. So yeah, all of the lines line up in the middle. They don't have to cross over or anything, and it's all fantastic. So there you go. That is how that roof goes in now. So yeah, those are all exactly the same. That should make each of these sides the same and make this a lot easier. Now I'm going to start putting in some concrete powder and such. And yeah, getting this roof on and finishing off this building. So that is as high as that one's going to go. There's going to be a roof on top of that. And yeah, I'll figure that out after I figure this out. Hopefully I don't have to rebuild anything again, because that would just be some kind of a nightmare, my friends. Alrighty, so the roof is now on here, and I'm just starting to put the roof on over here as well. Everything's looking okay. It's not fantastic, but you know, it's okay. I have a few ideas on how to make this look a lot better in the end. But yeah, we have the roof coming along here. Am I gonna make it? There's no way I'm gonna make it. That is just disappointing. Right, let's head back over here. Now, the tower does look a little chubby now that I've sort of like moved out the sides here. So I wonder if we can still put windows in here. What height? The window's at that height, so maybe not. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's lots to do here. I think what we're gonna actually do is move this down a block, like so, probably down to here, and then have a full block on that height, and then put that up there. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure at all. No, that wouldn't work. We'll have the height of the roof there. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, my friends. Just ignore me for half a second. But anyways, yeah, this bit of roof is in. And I'm going to try and make everything come together now. I need to try and figure out how this goes over to here. I think it probably just goes flat here, up to this wall, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'll have to try and figure that out. This house sort of just goes into the wall. That's how it's going to have to be, I think. But it is looking okay. I think once we add in some details and some life to this build, it will come together. Okay, give me a few seconds, guys, and let's get this finished. So here we have it, my friends, all the details added in. I love this little place over here. Obviously, like we saw before, we put in all the new details over here. But if we look to the house that we've just built, we've added in a bunch of details here, which look very nice as the sun is rising just over there. And we've put shutters in front of all the windows here with the oak trapdoors. We have spruce fences going up, adding some details in as well. All of the roof is on, and we've added little planters in front of some of the windows here. So we've got a few flowers and things like that, as you can see. I think that's looking pretty cool. And I put some little plants out the front there. We have like big trees. They're like azalea leaves. And then we have some little pots going around it as well. So this whole area is really starting to come together with life. This is sort of the fancy area, so it's going to have nice plants and things like that. I know medieval doesn't always look super nice, but I think this whole area is going to, because it's more of the rich area where the rich people live and buy things. So yeah, I think it's all really coming together here. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button down below, my friends, and subscribe if you're new here. And I'll see you all on the very next episode.